bam, bam, bam. Wanna push you around. Well, I will. Well, I will. I wanna push you around. Well, I will. Well, I will. I wanna dance you around. Dance you, dance you. Well, I will. I will. And push you around. Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's get the show on the road. Do we got the ads running? No, we don't. Fuck you. All right, I'm getting yogurt. I'm getting yogurt. Eating yogurt. Do a jiggle? Shit. You know it do, Polybits. You know it do. Shit. Speaking of jiggling, I'm gonna jiggle my way to the kitchen and get myself a bowl of yogurt with bananas in it. What up, lemon? I'll be right back, guys. Just give me a sec. Let these ads run, and then we'll get the show on the road. BRB. Okie dokie. Where I miss? Kim Doe, Ms. Doe, Mr. J Dog. I do like the little rodent. QWERTY the second is cool. What up, QWERTY over there on YouTube, hanging out? How's it going, guys? And we got J Dog. I really like the 11-month sub badge. I know it's like not visible at all as anything like identifiable when it's that small, but when you click on it, I do really like the way it looks. I'm just going. Yeah, the sub badges are kind of sick. I don't regret it. Are you a furry? Only if it makes me money. And then I turn it off, and I clock back into the real world. And I put on my corporate fit, and I assimilate. But if it's for those dollar bills, we drop a couple of woos, we do a little yiffin', you know, hypothetically. I don't do that, actually, but... Hello, Hero, just lurking. Do your thing. Alright, how much time we got left on the ads? Oh, would you look at that? They're done. Alright, time to drop a little Discord notification. Dude, I slept so fucking good last night. I'm amped up. I say that now, but in an hour I'll be snoozing. Yeah, what is your avatar? It's a mouse with big fat tits, dude. What are you, blind? Are they not big enough for you? I'm just kidding. I'm not mean, I promise. Sometimes. Sometimes I am. Bro, I just realized. You guys watch my stream with your eyes closed or what? What are those? I think we got a lot of mobile users who treat me like a podcast. The reality is, it's an art stream. So the idea of like not watching is like strange to me, but that's not me e-begging, by the way. You can listen to me however you want. Silver Comet. How you doing, big dog? Everybody's here. You guys got me blushing and shit. Who are you? What up, Mrs. Doe? Ms. Doe? Shit. They keep marrying you. This band sounds exactly like Nirvana. I know it's not, though. But it sounds like Nirvana. And if you're on YouTube, you have no idea what I'm talking about because you're not listening to anything. You're just listening to my sultry voice while I make dick and piss jokes. Yeah, just watch for the bit and then dip when I'm done. Yeah, no worries, dude. No pressure. On that note, if you fucking hate my music, you're more than welcome to watch on YouTube and just play whatever you want in the background. Because there's no music there. Oh, let me turn on the Songify bot. Sorry, dude. I'm Black Knight. I'm a terrible host. I always forget to turn this shit on. It's coming, don't worry. And then I'll queue up your like Guantanamo Bay-esque song. I gotta log back in though. One sec. Half the man I used to be. Vroom, 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 vroom. Round me down the fire. Stop it. Oh my god. It's such a giant pain in the ass to log into this thing. I gotta go into my Authenticator app now. Twitch. Remember this device for 30 days. Yes, sir. Authorizing will allow Songify to blah, 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 blah. Agree. Sign away my deed to my property. By the way, would you mind doing a crit on something that you've already critiqued? Yeah, of course, dude. I actually prefer doing critiques on stuff I've already critiqued. Assuming, you know, the critiques that I gave last time have been, like, moderately applied. Take time with our wounded hand. I really gotta fix the fucking... the widget. I just keep, like, not doing anything and hoping it updates itself, and it never does, so... Well... I'm half the man I used to be. I can't apply a critique that I can't go back and watch because it got deleted? What? I don't delete my VODs, though. Unless it was the butthole stream. It's kind of weird to see how someone looks without glasses. Actually, this is how I would look without glasses, but... I just forgot to hit the button. Okay, yogurt. Acquired. Guys, I've been getting this itch to build like a retro CRT nook on my desk. I have like I have a pretty wide desk, okay? I have a pretty big desk, okay? Actually, we'll just stay red. My desk is like 71 inches wide, so it's pretty fucking big. And so I only really use like probably this much, maybe not that. Maybe like this much desk space for my monitors and stuff. And then all of this is like free, and then all of this is like free. Like literally, and well, my tablet's in the front here, so that's not really free. But the tablet is like, I have a lot of space, okay, is what I'm saying. And so I want to put like a CRT TV here, and I want it to be like basically like what I'm doing right now is I'm looking into developing like there's this project called Field Station 42. Okay, and essentially what it is it's loading a Raspberry Pi with software that's hooked up to a CRT TV that plays retro TV stations from like the 90s and 2000s. So you can literally program channels and shows, and you can flip through them with a remote. And you can go to like the schedule page, the weather app, all that shit, like just like you could in the early 2000s. And I want that set up like next to me on my desk, and I'll have like old South Park, Simpsons, whatever shit I used to watch when I was a kid, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, all that good stuff. Okay, 90s commercials, all that shit. And then what I also wanted to have is I wanted to have a toggle, like a little switch on my desk where I could toggle the switch and then it becomes a third monitor. Obviously, it'd be a 480p monitor, so it'd be dog shit, but like, I just like the idea of like having the option of just dragging shit onto a CRT as like a monitor. It just seems fun. And so I'm looking into that, and I'm building a little shopping list. I know how to do it, and so it's something I want to do. I gotta get a CRT TV. People resell them crazy expensive now. I used to have a bunch because I used to host like Smash Bros events locally, and now fucking like I don't know where they went. I'd have to dig through my mom's old shit to find them. And then my buddy has like 3, and I think I left some at his place, so he's looking for one for me. I just don't want one that's like too massive, And a lot of them were pretty big. Vale, how's it going? This is so much effort to not watch modern TV. Well, I'd like to also have like a VHS setup and just watch like old classic VHS like tapes and shit. Oh shit, Grizzcock. How you doing, big dog? Welcome in. How's life going? I was just talking about setting up a retro CRT TV like Nook on my desk because it's so fucking big, and then having it like essentially be a third monitor, as well as setting it up to have like the Field Station 42 like system, so I could play like old retro TV stations and stuff on it, and basically like toggle through it like it's the 90s and early 2000s again, with a remote and everything, and a channel box. God, I fucking want that so bad, dude. I've been building Pinterest boards just for like aesthetic reference and shit. I'm foaming at the mouth thinking about it. The other downside though is that currently my desktop is on my desk. Like my desktop is very big, and so it's like this big beefy thing like right here. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a desk mount, and I'm going to put it underneath, and I'm going to drill it to the bottom of my desk. It's a big piece of wood. And I'm just going to put my desktop down here so it's off my desk. Whoa. I'm good, man. Finally back home, so I escaped the heat. Where'd you go? I noticed you like you were a little less active lately, so I was curious. I was like, I wonder what's going on with him. Grizzcock sounds like the worst STD. Yeah. For real, dude. It was the butthole stream? Ah, okay, well. Yeah, I can't really. The one VOD I delete, really. Damn, you want to have a big back on your desk? You're gonna need some good weight distribution so it's not heavy on one side. So, Grizz, I have like a fucking crazy industrial desk. I have the E7 Plus Max, which is a standing desk. It's like motorized and it's got 4 legs. And like the tabletop itself is like 70 pounds. And it's rated for 660 pounds. So I'm not overly concerned about like weight on my desktop. Or on the top of my desk. Desktop's a different thing, but... Sorry, Black Knight, by the way. I restarted Songify. I'm gonna queue up your fucking Guantanamo Bay song. Give me a second here. Where are they? Where are what? No idea what you're talking about. You could critique it later on. Okay, we'll do. Right now I'm eating yogurt anyways. I'm just chilling here. I kind of want to stand up. Oh yeah, we're standing. Slowly. And we're listening to the Duck song. The Jiggle? Bro, it ain't free. I don't give it out for free, dude. You want my milkshake, you gotta drop the coins. Oh shit. Oh shit, Wicked. Do a jiggle? Shit. You know it, dude. You know it, dude. Oh, I have glasses too. I need to invest in a standing desk. I want to get that gorgeous one from Woodworm they just recently announced. My standing desk is, Grizz, I gotta say, dog, my standing desk is without a doubt the fucking greatest purchase I've ever made in my life. I feel like I say it literally every stream. I love this fucking thing. I love it so much. And I got mine from FlexiSpot, if you're interested. It's a Canadian company, I think. So I don't know how, if you don't live in if you don't live in Canada, shipping might be a bitch, but shit. Jump scare. What up, Boba? How you doing, big dog? How you doing? Riri, how's it going? BRB on BRH. I got mine from Wayfair. Hell yeah. You got a standing desk? What do you think of it? I feel like I've wanted one for so long that I'm actually very happy that I got one. Hmm. I don't like this guy's face. We'll move him here for now. I just don't like his face. I feel like I could do better. Best money I've ever spent was my never mind. Yeah, Alex has a FlexiSpot as well. The one I want is shaped and has an angled tabletop for traditional mediums. What are you buying, like the fucking the like the Fleshlight Turbo 3000 or something? What are you spending your money on? Huh, Grizz? Hi there, Snack. Hey, Mugen boy. What up, dude? That boy's gotta have hobbies. How a boy becomes a man, you know? Actually, I do want to do this lady down here. Oh my god, dude. Wanna. No way. Wanna. Doing a lady down there? I am doing a lady down there. Y'all really talk about fleshlights in public? Well, I'm not. I like it. Who picked this song? How dare? It was Black Knight. It's a notorious song on this channel. Used to torment me. And it's like the one song that annoys me that I'll allow for the bit, just because it's become like a staple around here. But I do really hate it. This is the desk I was looking at? I'm gonna click your mysterious link. Please don't hack me. Okay, what do we got? Okay. Oh, you're going with a Kickstarter project. I don't want to watch a 7-minute ad. I believe you. I believe that it's awesome. Why that one in particular? Doodlin, Zorks. How's it going, dude? You do it all, your desk should too. Key features, cup holders. Oh shit. You know what you dude, you know what you should look at? There's a website that makes desks exactly like this, where you can get a bunch of accessories and shit. Maybe not the modularity with like the shelves and stuff. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But it's called the fuck is it called? It starts with a U. desk company that starts with a U. The one time I need fucking AI to actually be here for me. Come on, dude. What the hell is it? USA. I think it's an American company. Uplift. That's where it is. They have crazy customization. If you go on their website, dude, and you go to like you pick their desk, just pick a desk or whatever, you could see all of the add-ons you could put on it. If that's like really what gets your dick hard or whatever, like that would probably be a good alternative instead of like putting your money on like an unestablished company off Kickstarter. Because they got a good reputation. If it weren't for the fact that they were in the US and their shipping costs because of like tariffs and shit were just crazy, I would have probably gone with Uplift. Because I actually designed like a full desk and stuff, and then I switched to FlexiSpot. They don't have as much modularity, but I do really like their desk. Yeah, I like the modular add-ons. It can just up and add a drawer if I want, or a keyboard slide. Uplift has like little pockets where you can basically have like automated what are they called? Like these little automated like things that come out of the desk, and they flatten to the desk as well, flush, but they have outlets on them, so you can like plug your shit in, you know. And then if you're not using it, it's just like flush on the desk, so you don't actually see it, but you touch it, and then it like shoots up and comes out. It's very cool. That's kind of why I wanted it, because I like having chargers and stuff. Standing desk with a walking pad would be fire. See, I wanted a walking pad, but every review I see, is your mic quality worse today, or am I going insane? I shouldn't have changed anything. Let me play with some settings. Let me listen to my own voice for 2 seconds here. I'm gonna have to turn off the music. Test. Okay, let me test. Test. I don't like that. Test. Test. Hello? I don't like that. It's like peaking. Hello? Hello? I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Keep going, I'm almost there. Also, what up, Cookcott? But yeah, what I was gonna say was, I looked into walking pads, and if you're a heavy walker, and I don't mean like you're fat, I mean like if you walk a lot, they break down really easily. Like they're just not made for a lot of use. And I'm somebody who walks like crazy style, dude. So like I feel like I would destroy the walking pad if I had one like underneath me. Where are you walking? It's your mom's house, dude. She's waiting for me. Alright, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. I'm not walking anywhere for context. Twitch should add a feature of sending gifts in chat. Oh man, that would make chat so much harder to read. Why do you say fat with so much malice? Look, man, I used to be a fat guy, okay? I got the pass. I'm like the Michael Jackson of fat guys. I used to be fat, and now I'm not. But I know what it's like. He hates fat people, obviously. Exactly. Damn, we were best friends, but you hate me because it claps when I walk. That's not fat, that's thick. It's different. It's a different category. Plus, I've seen you. You wear well. You got strongman energy, you know? I will say, I thought you were bald. Just because of your buzzed head in your profile picture. So when I saw the flowing mane, I was kind of surprised. I got a full head of hair. Yeah, you don't gotta rub it in, dude. I'm just kidding. I'm not bald. This guy shaves his head, even though he has a full flowing mane of hair. That's got to be stolen valor, dude. I don't think you could do that. Damn, buzz cut and thick. Yep. You sound kinda bald, just saying. I'm not, bro. I don't know what to tell you. What does bald sound like, anyways? I feel like, you know what? Genetically, I should be bald, but I'm not. Well, that's not true, I guess. My dad is like fully bald, and he was like 100% bald at my exact age. No track found. I don't know what's going on with the bot, dude. It's just like bugging, huh? Oh, couldn't find that song. Oh, I can't find that song either when I click on your link. Maybe you didn't copy the link properly? I think it's your mom's side that determines the bald. I think it's a mix. But I think it's mostly on the mom's side. Because I think, like, hair is a combination of, like, a bunch of different genes. But they're mostly on the X chromosome. And since you get your X chromosome from your mom, you get most of your hair genes from her. But it doesn't mean you're, like, fully safe. But in my case, I definitely got my mom's genes. Because my grandfather on her side is not bald. And I'm not bald. Woman can go bald? Yeah. Female pattern baldness is a thing. Different pattern, but you sound about Norwood 3. You're projecting. Let me check. See, I gotta look up what Norwood 3 is. That's how not bald I am. Let me look it up. Nah, I'm not a Norwood 3. I definitely am probably like the thing is, I have a fringe. So like my hair is not like I'm probably like a Norwood 2. Probably a little bit less than that. Probably like between a Norwood 1 and a Norwood 2. But you'd never know, because I have like thick Arab hair and I have a fringe. So like even if my hairline is cooked, okay, but it's been cooked since I was a teenager. It's not like a balding thing. I just have like I have the Vegeta hairline naturally. Without any DHT influence, okay? Just au naturel. It's been like that before testosterone hit my balls, so like if this is my sort of like natural hairline, that's probably what my actual hairline is. And then because I have like thick hair, It just it just flops over top, so you wouldn't even know. I just have like a fringe. My hair is kind of like this, you know? The Jude Law? No, not that bad. Not that bad. I'm tuning in at the wrong time. What about your balls? I was talking about my prepubescent testicles before I got testosterone in my system. I was saying I've always had a Vegeta hairline. This is a bad representation of my hair. My hair is more like let's do it in red. It's probably like part's probably more like on the side here. Probably a little bit more like this. That's probably what my hair looks like right now, roughly. Maybe a little longer, and then like also curls kind of like that. And then my brows. I feel like I drew myself last week, and it was almost like scary accurate. Sometimes I forget how fucking good I am at drawing. You know, I could actually dox myself just drawing myself hyper realistically. But it's definitely like something like this. And then my schnoz. It's kind of what I look like. I have like this weird thing where it looks like I have a negative canthal tilt, but I don't. Not that it matters. I don't know. I fucking does not matter at all. But it's just like it's one of those things where like I have very hooded eyes, and so it looks like default man preset number 4, basically. Wow, we can never relate. You get the hunter eyes. Are you a Giga Chad? Sketch face reveal now. These are my default features, yeah. My lips do not look that luscious. I have a much more white boy lip at the top. It is like a little pointed though. I'm not cross-eyed either. I don't know. If it was an accurate nose, it would be crooked. My nose like kind of slightly points off one side. My asymmetrical nose. And then my ears are actually pretty flush to my head. This is unironically actually what I look like. Maybe a little bit narrower jaw. I don't have a big Chad jaw. You should grow out your stash again. I've been told it looks better without a stash, you know? Jokes aside, you might be more handsome than I thought. I'm a mutant, dude. I'm fucked up. When I draw all my features, I actually line them up, but the reality is my eyes like down here. And my mouth is actually kind of like this. I got like the fucking Tom Cruise mouth where it's just like off to the side of my head. This is what I look like Quasimodo. And then I have my skin tone. I have like the fucking I got the olive skin tone. I have like the same exact skin tone as you, Grislock. We have like the same complexion. I'm like a little. I'm like a dark skinned white boy, is what I like to say. You know. And where the hell? Like this. Probably a little bit. And then my hair is like brown. That's basically your mouse color? Yeah, basically, actually. Except my hair's not white. My hair's like so dark that it might as well just be black. Like most people will think my hair is dark, or most people will think my hair is black, but it is brown, lightly. Oh God, the only thing I ask of you. That's me. That's all you get. I've said too much already. Who said you don't look good with the stash? No one said I don't look good with the stash, but I feel like people say I look better without one. I've been told by several people actually, because I've had a stash for like 6 or 7. Fuck you. I've had a stash for 6 or 7 months roughly, and I fucking I shaved it, and so everybody at work was like, "Whoa!" Some people really prefer the stash. Most people don't. Mm-hmm. Saint Line. Okay, undefined. We're gonna put a guy like right here, because fuck it, why not? I'm gonna draw him sideways. I'm gonna see if I can draw sideways. What up, Cottonero? How you doing, big dog? Hello, rodent. They're just jealous you can grow a full stash? Oh, it's full. It's full as hell, dude. It's like... You ever seen Flanders? My brow is not. I don't have a crazy brow. It's a pretty big one. I look like I torment kids with ice cream cones. You know the like Turkish ice cream like merchants that like flip the cones around when you try and grab them? That's what I look like. I'm big chillin', just finished animating part of a new project. Dope. Is it your not frog guy, your crocodile? Dude, doing this far eye fucking sideways? What the fuck? Stop it. The alligator, yeah, made the record in lighting for it, got a nice smooth spin for it. Now it's just mapping out the gator sitting on it, but that'll be another day. Like I said, pivot point in his ass and just rotate from that axis. And just measure everything out with like circles. and arcs. Like, once you know the radius at, like, the profile position, you basically know what the diameter, what the radius would be on the opposite side, 'cause it's just the opposite. And so if you draw, like, a circle around this at the perspective that you want, all you have to do is keep drawing the radius to track that foot's movement, and you'll know the exact position and length of that foot as it's moving from its pivot point. You know? So, like, you could basically just be like, if this is the foot position here, doesn't just have to be feet, but it's just the idea, right? And then you have your key poses. That's it. That's all you have to do to plan a rotation. And then you just add more circles based on the different lengths and sizes of different proportions and shit. Anyways, you get it. I believe in you. What's good, Snack? Plus chat. What up, Mikashi? How you doing, big dog? So far away. Oh yeah, for those who are new, or not new, but who weren't here last week, we've officially got subscriber badges now. Would you look at that? You can grow a full-on baby. You can get pregnant by subscribing to my channel. Isn't that something? And you can grow a fetus. If you're a 1 month subber, you probably got a little fertilized zygote next to your name. And then it just goes from there. Currently, there's only 9 months, so you can only bring it to term, but we'll work on the other ones another time. Ones I love is on the concern. Wait, I'm not ready to be a mother. It's too well. You've already given birth because you got a little baby there that's been born. Who's the father? That's you know, like a lot of births, you just don't know. Very realistic that way. It's immersive. Yeah, gonna set the frame work up tomorrow or Sunday. Hopefully have it done by September or close to. Nice. Nice. And this is just for like a logo or like a little thing on your website? Is that it? Snack, how tall are you? How tall do you think I am? I wonder if you guys think I give short or tall guy energy. If you know the answer, don't answer. She better make me proud to be a furry artist. I think it's a boy. I guess there's no, it doesn't really show. I think you give tall guy energy. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. Six five? Just smacking my head on every fucking ceiling I walk by, or every door frame I'm ducking below. Like 5'7", 5'8" energy? Alright, fuck you, dude. No, I am 5'8". I'm 5'8". I'm yeah, 6'7", 6'7"-ish. Banned for my chat-ish. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Knew it. Yeah, I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8". I'm 5'11" in heels, though, so... Why is Quebec built for hobbits? Yeah, the frigid weather, dude. Those Neanderthal genes. We're just stocky, so we don't have to like circulate as much blood away from our organs. I may be short, but I'm stout. Like a bear. Yeah, I'm like a bear. The smallest creatures known to man. Oh, like a beer. Oh, yeah, okay. I misunderstood. You're just like a little teapot. Yeah, short and stout. Stout? I like how you said that. I feel like in the last 2 months, I've been made aware of how much I sound Canadian. I get fucking told all the time now. You wish you were Bear, but I've seen that chest and stomach hair. Have you? How does he know? You've drawn it? Oh yeah, that's true. Oh fuck. I gotta stop doing that. Some fun. No. I'm gonna draw this guy a little away from the, because they're all in the same layer, and don't really want to fuck up this layer. Let me draw him here, so we can get a little crazy style with it. Bro, am I tripping right now, or are we just listening to fucking Avenged Sevenfold? Why are we just listening to Avenged Sevenfold? Q. Oh, somebody queued that up. Oh, that's probably why. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to skip that. I didn't realize, I thought it was my playlist bugging. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, fuck, I'm fucking it all up, dude. Alright, God damn it. Okay, let me go back to Seize the Day. By the way, I have nothing against Avenged Sevenfold or that other song. I'm adding them back into the queue. I just didn't realize that it was a song request. I thought it was the thing that was just like my thing was just like do a jiggle. Yeah, you know it do. You know it do. How you doing, Schwen? You've doxed your likeness through illustrations on many occasions. Yeah, but I feel like there's like 500 million men on the planet at minimum who look exactly like me in terms of like short hair, big nose, dark skin. That's basically all of like Italy and fucking like Mexico and like the Middle East. I'm not overly confident that you guys are gonna spot me off that one. There's some stuff that I think is safe. Like if I say I'm Canadian, that narrows it down to like what, 1 in 40 million. And then if you narrow down, you cut the population in half. It's like 20 million, 1 in 20 million. Did I miss my song? What's your song? Is your song Catch? If it is, then no, it's next. It's just because this was queued up before yours, but I thought it was my bot, so I skipped it. And then I ended up skipping yours, trying to go back to this one, and then I had to add them back in. Anyways, it's coming. Don't worry. I'm doing good. Just arting. Finally cool enough to chill now. Day was hot. Why is it so hot? I've been indoors all day, so it's 36. Oh my god, dude. I know you mean Celsius. I'm in the Netherlands. The Netherlands. Cat sitting at the moment. I don't know why I said Netherlands. I'm in Canada, twitching at the moment. The Netherlands, aka my D. Is that what you call it? Do you guys name your shit? Shit, no, I don't name my poops. All right, you guys know what I was talking about. You guys know what I mean. I'm sorry. I forgive you. Do you guys name your wee-wees? Is what I'm asking. My Weenor? Yeah, your Weenor. Well, you don't have a Weenor, presumably. Nah, I shouldn't assume. I don't even understand this. The Netherlands? Is that because nobody ever lands on it? I think like Netherlands is supposed to be an area that's like uninhabited. I think that's what he means. Oh, never mind. I don't get it either. There we go. Never lands. I see. His name is Dave. Your penis's name is Dave. Okay. Jwen, all you have to do is assume that we're all dumber than you, and that's it, you know? Okay, chat. Everybody be friends, apologize, hug and kiss. I know, cool name, right? Kiss. Well, I gotta know you guys have made up. I leave for half a second to look at music and chat's fighting. What did you do? I did nothing. Chat's been so aggressive lately. They don't respect me, you know? I just feel so hurt. I just feel so hurt when chat's fighting each other. Stop. Don't fight. Don't fight. Whenever chatters start fighting, I'm just gonna start screaming into my mic point blank. Just to take their mind out of the headspace of being like aggressive and angry. You're a fantastic artist. You're goddamn right. Thank you. Humble too. I wasn't fighting. I want to make a shitty pun. I'm just sensitive, dude. Just don't trust chatters, you know? They've broken my heart too many times. Get it? Never lands, slaps belly. Haha. I like this horizontal person you're drawing. I find him very difficult to do, but this is a good thing. I gotta think of the perspective here. Yeah, everything kind of lines up, sort of. It's like I'm looking in a mirror. You're watching me laying down. This is the average chatter experience. I think this needs to be a little bit more. Like, I need an aggressive curve change here. Like that. No, it's too much. I need the apex to be roughly here. Right there. It still kind of feels like he's missing the top of his head. Yeah, where the fuck they forehead? Right here. It does look like he's missing his skull, though. Let me... There's gonna be a lot of trial and error, chat. Does your song does your song thingy work with Tidal? I don't know what Tidal is. Probably not. I think it only works with Spotify. He's so happy. He will be. He could be so happy he's like crying, you know? Song request. Okay, now let's clean him. I'm sitting down. I've been standing too long. It's been an hour. Time to sit again. Ugh. Ugh, my old bones, dude. Chat, don't age. Stop. Stop aging. You're perfect the way you are, chat. I just did a bike ride. That's also kind of why my lower back's sore. I don't like that. The LARPing tombstone? Is that the one that I'm gonna find corny? Why would you think that? What's the difference between that and the Livingstone tombstone? Which is also kind of for me, but Please remove the song I requested. It's not the one I requested. It's not what I requested. Okay. Bye-bye, Pat Soundhouse. I should go get ready for Betty Buys. Do your thing. High key lurking. Okay, I think it looked better before, actually. I'm gonna say maybe we go easy on the Avenged Sevenfold after this, just because there's been a lot of Avenged Sevenfold straight in a row. Oh, I like a little diversity. I don't hate them, but you know, can't let it get stale. In the sky. I do like the song though. My goodbyes. It's always with you now. I'm coming home to you. Yeah. Like his lovers? Whose lovers? I'm a man of the cloth. Yours? No, don't have any. He's from the sky, other than the Lord. Goodbyes, my. My man is my. When I'm coming home. And so long as I'm home with you. You always talk about our moms. You saying you lied? I don't kiss and tell, dude. Just the way it is. I was raised different. And knowing your mom, you were too. You should know better. Yo. What up, Wicked? Home. It's always with you now. And it is mine. All the things we do. Coming home. All the time I'm coming home. Chad, have any of you ever actually banged someone's mom? Like an adult. Not just like somebody who was a kid. Which I guess is technically a mom, but actually, don't answer that. I don't know. I don't want to know what kind of fucked up shit you guys get up to. I've seen too many Reddit posts to believe that one of you guys has not done some crazy shit. And I don't need to know. Alright, guys. I need to go. I need to go. I need to wake up at 6. Damn. Rise and grind, dude. Bye-bye, Shireen. Have a good night. Good luck with waking up tomorrow, says Champion Bob on YouTube. See how fast that response time was, Champion Bob? I'm getting better at watching YouTube chat. Moms need love too. They're all in those unhappy marriages from high school. Do people actually marry their high school sweethearts? I feel like that's like so rare. Or it's in like hyper conservative like towns or some shit. I don't believe that like that's like a common thing. It can't be. What kind of person have an answer to that kind of question? A dog. A dog has an answer to that question. Burp, burp. I just feel like the eyes are so boring, you know? Let's make them a little more evil. I also feel like these eyes don't line up perspective-wise. I think we're like kind of off here. I think we're a little off. Let me do some adjustments. Whoa! Oh shit! What up, dude? How you doing? What up, Milky? How's it going? Dude, I don't know why I didn't get the raid notification. What the fuck? Do you have a moment to talk about the mafia? Go on. Go on. How you doing, dude? Mr. Snack, you got raided. Sorry. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I'm stupid. He's just a tsundere. That's true. That's what it is. How you doing, Milky? How's your stream? You're popping off today, dude. I'm good. How are you? I'm freaking good, dude. I'm freaking good. I'm chilling. Well, actually, I'm not even tired at all. I feel like reactively, I always just say I'm an EP boy, but I'm not, like, at all. Actually have a shit ton of energy right now. Where are you getting up to? Let's give you a little shout out. Let me do it. Let me do it. My mods are snoozing. Shout out. OP. Last category art. Surprising. Stream was great. Did some trad fruits today for a sticker sheet. Trad fruits for a sticker sheet. I popped in briefly for a little bit before I went live. And I saw you were doing, you were flipping through like a traditional sketchbook. But other than that, you gonna start selling Stickers? Is that it? I had like a phase where I wanted to do stickers. Actually, I want to turn these guys into stickers. These little Naruto drawings I did. It seemed like something that would have made like good stickers. I just like never did. Maybe I will one day. Who knows? Whoops. I didn't say hi. He hates me for real. Sometimes I just like to lurk, you know? I'm not a. I feel like there's always like this pressure. I feel like whenever you like, if you're in another streamer's stream, I always have this like pressure to be active or not at all. So like I'll give you an example. Like Painted Knave, I hang out in the stream all the time, and I just don't really talk a lot of the time. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I lurk a lot. And I like to do this thing where people call me out and then I just show up. It's just kind of like a fun bit for me. It's like I'm summoned. But I feel like I don't know, I feel like the strong pressure to commit a large amount of time to being around like a stream if I like start talking. So it just like it stresses me out. So I just don't. And then I just lurk. Dude, those are sick. Oh, the Naruto ones? Thanks. They're my I got my fat titty Tsunade that I never finished. But yeah, if you want to share any art, Milky, go crazy. Draw me some links. Let's see what you got. Let's see your stickers. I assume if they're traditional, there's probably no actual like JPEG available. But if you got anything else, it doesn't have to be anything that you worked on today. It could be other stuff too. You know the deal. Yeah, no JPEG. I could share some MS Paint too. Oh yeah, do it up. You draw on MS Paint? It's crazy. You know who did a crazy MS Paint drawing? Oh shit. What do we got? Oh, that's pretty sick, dude. That's actually really dope. Here, let me pull it up. Look at this shit, dude. This is sick. MS Paint? Can you use opacity in MS Paint? I feel like you can't. I feel like MS Paint, yeah, exactly. I feel like MS Paint just like doesn't allow for opacity. I'm trying to see. There's like opacity here. I can like see it, kind of. Ooh. I like the colors. It's like comic booky almost, but like not, you know what I mean? Is it supposed to be like Cerberus? Like the three-headed like hell dog? What up, Salson? How you doing? That's Miss Paint OP. That's sick. Does MS Paint have layers now? Does it really? I've never used MS Paint in my life. I don't know why I'm acting surprised. You could have said yes or no. That's sick, dude. Well, look, it's gonna go in the corner here. I'm gonna crop all the stuff around it so I can get the drawing bigger. Unless that's part of the illustration, but I doubt it. So we'll crop this. Call me anytime. Yeah, call me. Yeah, I wanted to make some monsters, but I ended up with some hellhounds and then the car, which is an Impala, so it turned out a very supernatural piece. It's sick. Did you do it all like in one shot? I feel like you posted this on Instagram like recently. What do you mean one shot? Like, sorry, one stream session, or like a day. Oh hell no! All right, damn. Sometimes you just be flowing, you know. It's the way it is. It took me days. It was so much harder than the other one I did. There's another MS Paint I did do in one sitting, but that one was a lot. What do you show me? I'm curious. Really don't like this guy's nose. Alright, hold on. I'm holding. Roll. I can hold you. What you need. Precious memory. This one was one sitting, no layers. Holy fuck. Oh damn, that's sick too. What the fuck? This looks like a still from like some sort of like TV show or something. That's really dope. What's with the focus on like monsters and shit? Are you doing this as like a theme for something, or are you just doing it for funsies? I don't know, I like it. Okay. Based. Well, look, dude, as per usual, you know, you don't gotta stick around. You just finished streaming, so if you got stuff to do, don't let me hold you. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to hang out. Feels like it's the same world as the first one. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. I want to do more horror, so I'm trying to slowly get more into it when I can. Okay. Okay. I feel like horror's getting like a little bit of a renaissance these days. It feels like. I was never like a big horror guy, and then I feel like I've watched a lot of horror in the last like probably year or so. But it's probably just because I know people that like horror more, you know, so they kind of like pressure me into watching horror films and shit. Dang, I'm so confused. What layer am I on now? The fuck? The fuck? Oh, there we go. Nice. Maybe I went some sleep. Also, thanks for letting me share and the warm welcome. Always, dude. Always. I don't know why. Around my brain, I'm just a little in there. I know right now you don't count. I don't like this hair. It's a different side of me. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little bit. I know right now. Damn. By the way, Celebrini renewed his contract with the Sharks. I'm so happy. Yeah, dude. Not only did he renew his contract with the Sharks, I think it's one of the longest like contract deals in NHL history. It's like fucking. I think it was like what 97 million for like 8 years or some shit. What was this thing? He's basically like they're basically guaranteed he's gonna be the next Crosby. Like he is. Like he's that guy. You know. Let's see what his contract deal was. Contract deal. 94 million. It makes him the highest paid player per season in the NHL, which is insane. I could not imagine what kind of insane shit I would get up to if you gave me fucking $18 million at 19 or 20, I guess. that is crazy. I will say I've heard he's like a very like conservative dude though. I heard he's like a MAGA bro a little bit. I don't know if that's true. I've just heard rumors, which kind of sucks because he's supposed to be like the captain of Team Canada. At least he was this year. It's a bit of a passing of the torch thing, so it kind of pisses me off. But don't ruin it for me. Okay, I heard nothing. He's young. He's dumb. Maybe he'll change. You know. I was stupid when I was 20, so. And then you'll see. Kind of me, I'm not great. This angle is not working. Was? Alright. Yes, was. I'm an evolved man. I've grown, my frontal lobe is fully developed. My executive decision making is much better now. I used to be. JK, JK. Yeah, you better be. Ooh, fuck. This song rules, dude. I'm gonna feel like forever. No one tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting alone inside your head. Okay, this head is pissing me off. I'm doing another one. I'm gonna do my falling lady here. It feels like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. The answer. There's something like I showed you from Celestial. No notes. Alright, I'll drop a lurk here, my friend. Gotta take care of my dinner. Do your thing. I appreciate the raid. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. Have fun. Don't know how much time has passed. Post the Naruto art so I can show my IRL friends. Here, you can take a screenshot. I'm never posting anything. Here you go. You got 10 seconds. I'm gonna take a sip of water. I'm off the grid, dog. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oops, wrong tab. Enjoy dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Remember, it's just different from what you've seen. Get you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. What it feels like forever. No one ever tells. Forever feels like home. Touch your hand. It feels like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone. And it's this time. How have you been, Snack? It's been a bit. I've been good, dude. I've been good. I popped into your stream a couple times. How you doing, dog? Still drawing them hunky boys, huh? I fucks with it. How's life going? It feels like forever. It's you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. Much time has passed. I don't know how I feel about that. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. The star and you. Always drawing the men. I've been well, enduring the summer heat, but trying to enjoy it nonetheless. Are you, I shouldn't ask this actually. I was gonna say, we've been getting heat waves here in Canada. I assume there's just been heat waves everywhere. But I can't remember. I'm trying to remember if you have a British accent or not. I feel like I have so many British friends now that all of the accents blend together, and I forget who's British. I know Europe's been getting absolutely fucked with heat waves. I'm in the States, but heat waves here too. Okay, I didn't think you were British. You do kind of give British vibes, though, you know? Yeah, the heat waves in Canada have been fucking brutal. Also, like fires and shit. It's just been no bueno. British vibes? How so? I don't know. You're very like soothing when you stream, and I feel like I just like associate that to like British for whatever reason. Left to Santa Monica. Brother Dan. Santa Monica. I think the eyes are a little spaced here. We can bring this in, I think. Do you have AC at least? I feel like I can't imagine living without AC, but it seems like all the Europeans live without AC. Us North Americans though, we love that good old air conditioning. Oh yeah, I do. Thankfully, good, good. Yeah, I don't think I'd survive without air conditioning. I think I'd be melting. Like I'd actually be like a fucking popsicle, just melting in the sun if I didn't have air conditioning. It's crazy. I left to Santa Monica. Mm-hmm. I remember the day I left to Santa Monica. Hand it over. Uh-oh, European spotted. European. Yeah, get the ass. Get the ass. Mm-hmm. The days. Mm-hmm. This eye is like too wide. I'm looking at the width on the far eye here relative to the width on the front eye, and I feel like they're kind of the same, and they really shouldn't be. I remember the days. It's a little shorter. It's not enough though. I can compress it more. Remember the day left to Santa Monica. Mm-hmm. I remember the day left to Santa Monica. Let's Make this little spiky pupil too. Winding down hours. Okay. Painting the air. Breakdown. Watching you sing. Screaming your name. And by the way, and by the way, the girl up that your way, and by the way, and by the way. The same. I'm gonna point the chin a little bit more. I feel like the chin is a little too wide here for my tastes. We're gonna shrink it down a bit. It's again. Another breakdown. Another breakdown. Screaming your name. And by the way, by the way, be your way. Say by the way one more time. You're not the boss of me, dude. What are you, threatening me? You can't hurt me. I'm all the way in Canada. How you doing, Trin? Whoa. My earbuds have been fucking tweaking lately, dude. They just did some weird shit. Some Snackle. Snackle. Snackly. No way. I'm good, dude. I'm hella good. I'm actually so high energy today. I need to sleep more. That's the lesson here. I sleep over 8 hours and I'm like I feel like a god. Like I genuinely I say that and then at like 8:30 p.m. I'm gonna be yawning every 2 seconds. But anyways, right now I feel freaking awesome. Ms. Doe. I think this could be. How you doing, Trin? It will always stay the same. Mm-hmm. Ben. Oh, Ben. I can't lie, I've been sleeping since you started streaming. You're saying it just brought me out of my slumber. I'm putting you to sleep. Ground. Then. Do you feel awake now at least? I'm flying out so high. Someday people will get you. Coming down. Take our time. Yes, I'm up. I'm up. Excellent. Take you up so bad. I don't really like the eyes. I feel like maybe a little wider. It's kind of a bit much, though. Unlurk. Straight unlurking it. Trin makes an appearance. I mean, it's kind of just expected, you know. I feel like if she didn't, I'd be wondering if she's alive. Where we go? Would you look at where we grow? But you left it all behind. In any way. How'd the horizontal drawing turn out? Not great. I did one eye, and then I was like, you know what? You know what? Not terrible. You can always come back to it. True. You got this, big dog. Thank you. You're so supportive, Mugen boy. How was your week? Busy as hell, dude. It's been a hell of a busy week at work for me. But it's been good. I mean, time flies, I guess, when you're getting stressed out at the fucking office. But otherwise, it's been all good. How about you? There's been some boring days, I will say. It's good. Have you seen Office Space? Yes, and I fantasize about doing that every single week. Just not giving a shit. But unfortunately, I have bills, and I will literally lose. I have too much to lose. Well, well, well. If it ain't the hit streamer Trinity Violet, she hits you too. That was just me. Let's do something like that. Dude, I did shit today. So proud of you. GG's Constipation Queen. Oh, she hits you. No, she doesn't hit me. Yo, Snack, Verbanter, how you doing? What a verb. He's the way to say I want something else. Get me through this. Baby, baby. When you say Goodbye. My week's been okay. Saw a cardiologist at the start of the week. Was nice to make some progress with medical stuff. Oh, don't I know it? Traveled to the Netherlands Wednesday. Took like 14 hours. Fucking horrible. Would you take a bus there? My Grizz hits you. Did he say sleep inside you? I gotta rewind. Hold up. Through this. Oh, he did. This guy's pickling, dude. I want something new. Get me through this. Tell me that I'm trying to lie. I think if you fall asleep inside someone, it's technically pickling. Soaking is like a Mormon thing. It's like when your friend when you basically lay down over the love of your life, okay? Because you're Mormon. And so it's your premarital partner and she's laying on top of you and your best friend is jumping on the bed. And then you accidentally slip in and out of her. But because you're not doing it of your own accord, it's a loophole. God doesn't care. It's crazy. I didn't know. But yeah, it's true. Us Catholics, oh, we just do anal. That's the alternative. That's the Catholic way. It's just do it in the butt because that hole doesn't count. Wish that worked for the boys. It does. Oh no, actually no. If you're doing boys, then sorry, bro. Sorry, I don't want to be the guy to tell you, but how did you figure out the meta? I didn't. I just know a lot of weird cultural shit, okay? What happens when you do the fellas? Have you ever heard of hell? Let's start there. And when you say no, I was born into a Muslim house. Oh, do I actually? I have no. This is out of my depth. I have no idea. I don't know a lot about Islam. I assume you guys have hell, and given that you guys have like super heaven, you probably also have like super hell. So, sorry to break it to you. Super hell sounds fun, honestly. It does kind of sound like an amusement park. Or like one of those like splunking holes that like has like one of those evil names. The fathers with like three kids at home and a wife like crawl into. Like visiting Arizona. I wouldn't know. I've never been. Thing. Feel it coming. No, no. I wake up when you are. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. I come back into your life and this is how you treat me because chat said to do it. I'm always slaying. You know how I feel. What's Muslim hell like, Grizz? Tell me all about it. Give me more diverse ammunition to hate on religion. Fuck if I know. I was kicked out of the club when I got tattoos. Oh, well, you're lucky that's what kicked you out. What got you kicked out, you know? Kissing boys would have probably been way worse than getting tattoos, I'd imagine. Put your arms around me. What you feel is what you know. What you are is beautiful. Mary, look away. No, all the prophets kiss the fellas. That's true. Among other things we don't need to talk about. Oh man, put your arms around me. What you say is what you want. I want the shoulder to be more flush to the head, I think. Mary. If you can't kiss your homies on the mouth, what's the point of living, honestly? Too true, man. Too true. I relate to that 100%. I feel like I've done poses like this before. I just can't remember how to get them feeling good, you know? I can't remember where's the shoulder land roughly. I think the shoulder's not as flush to the head. There's like space there. I don't think you can. Maybe you can flush your shoulder to the head. I have another drawing that I've done that had this exact arm pose. Let me look up how I did it. No. I can't find it. I know it's somewhere. I figured it out once before. I have to be able to. No. What are you looking for? I'm looking for an old drawing I did. It was actually the stream where I got 500 followers, so it was like very old actually. Um, and there was a girl that I drew at an upside down angle like this, very similar. And I had a similar arm position. I just don't know how I did the relationship with the shoulder. Oh yeah, I never finished this guy either. I did like this guy. I don't really like the way I drew that, but anyways. Window. I have so much shit in these folders. I don't think it's this. No, it's not this. Did you post it on your Twitter? Probably not. Knowing me, probably not. It might not even be saved in this folder, which would be really unfortunate. You know what the other outcome is? It probably is saved in this folder. It's probably just like buried in some random layer of some random canvas. Man, I never finished this guy too. I do actually genuinely like the way this guy looks, but I never finished him. Oh yeah, this is when I was doing my little study phase. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna look for it for another 2 minutes. It might be on my desktop. Yeah, I don't know. Let me check my desktop. I don't think it would be on my desktop, but nah. Oh well. I don't know. I'll just have to figure it out on my own. Did you check under there? Underwear. I feel like I need neck, you know? I feel like oh, hold on. I feel like this girl needs neck. Like she needs a neck. Okay. No, not what I meant. Not what I meant. All right. You can't just ask stream for that big dog. No, no, what I, no, I gotta go pee. Be right back. All right, I'm back, and I got an orange, which means I forgot about what we were talking about. Nobody needs to remind me. All right, he got shy. I'm not. No. Okay. Please eat the orange like a regular person. No, I'm gonna eat it like me. I'm built diff, okay? Don't hate on me. Are you gonna swallow it whole? Well, not the peel, but okay. But you eat a banana from the ass. So what's the regular person way? Do you really? Do you actually? Do you actually do that, Trin? You eat your bananas like a fucking chimp? It's the most optimal, like the monkeys. No, they do it because they're not as smart as us. Don't do that. All right, we'll train you out of it. Don't mind me while I bite into my orange peel real quick. No, dude, let me eat my nanner's ass up. This chick eats ass. Me. Baba booey. Mm-mm-mm. I do love a nice frosty orange. I'm a fridge orange type of guy, you know? You guys, room temp oranges or fridge oranges? I eat an orange by swallowing it halfway down my throat and squeezing the juices out and then regurgitating the peel and skin back out like a snake with an egg. Damn. The throat goat. My throat game is legendary. Just ask your dad. Oh, my dad's dead, dude. Kind of fucked up. He's literally not. Okay, whatever, dude. He could be. One day. How do you think it happened? You sucked them into your throat like one of those fucking underwater welders that gets sucked into a pipe. Happy War Week. Yes, sir. Okay, I gotta wash my hands. They're all citrusy. Okay, who queued up this fucking PS2 ass song, dude? Me? Classic. I need a blanket. I'm cold. That orange frosted me up. I'm all chilly now. You like it, don't you? I'm not a big instrumental guy. I won't be rude though. I will say it does give me the hints of the retro CRT system that I really want to build. I think these legitimately are like the PS2 sounds. Oh, you're one of those types. That's right. My brain's underdeveloped, so I can't listen to classical music, and I can't. I don't like instrumentals, and dubstep makes me like nauseous. But I can listen to hella dad rock. TikTok brain, exactly. That's me. The song just keeps going. How long is it? 5 minutes. You're lucky I like you, dude. Sup, chat? Sup, snack? What up, Permis? How you doing? All right, let's give this girl some neck. Was fighting for my life after getting rid of some mold, snotty nose, irritated eyes. Oh shit. What kind of mold? I assume black. That sounded really racist. I just, it's common, okay? Whoa. Look, I'm just saying. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not entertaining this bit. Let's move her somewhere else so we can get a little more room. Whoa. I don't really know. Might be black mold. Gotcha. Well, how do you even get rid of that? I feel like black mold is such a giant pain in the ass to get rid of. Don't you have to like rip your drywall out and like fucking do a whole bunch of bullshit? Basically remodel your whole place or whatever. I guess if you have a landlord, it's his problem. So every time something breaks in my apartment, I'm like, fuck, how badly do I need to fix this? My shower's been dripping for like probably like 6 months. And I just haven't fixed it because I don't pay for water. It's included in my condo fees. Well, I do pay for water, but I don't pay like extra if it just keeps running. For the record, it doesn't drip a lot. It drips like a couple times every now and then. For all the environmentalists in the chat that I know are about to come for my ass. Okay. Plumbers don't grow on trees, you know. You have to like completely strip everything basically. Come? Never heard of him. Risen my life. Maybe it's time to go home. My roommate's looking for professionals to do it, but I used an anti-mold thing to try and at least fix it a little bit. I think when it comes to mold, you should probably actually go pro. I think like it's just not shit you want to fuck with, you know? I wouldn't risk it personally. I would just pay the extra buckaroos and just freaking just tank. Learned it the hard way. Now my eyes are all red and my nose is running. That's like light shit though. You can get some pretty serious stuff from mold damage or like mold in general. Try. Living my life. Too much. I'm feeling real gone. Baby, time no I can hardly move. Glitch, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You're gone. Baby, I need to come home. One of 9 ads. I'm gonna run ads again the second she's out of ad hell. Just for that comment. I'm trying. This is my life. Wow, Grizlock, thank you for the gifted sub to Trin. You're a real one for that one, you know that? I'm reeling if you go. Well, baby, it was time to come home. Well, now I feel bad because it looks like my joke is directed at Krupps. You broke ass. If you go home, well, you don't need to come home. I'd rather be broke than give a corporation my money. I'm not a corporation, dog. You can give me your money. Everything. Just don't make me work for it, you know? I love complaining and getting what I want like I'm 5. Yeah, now you're pregnant. Would you look at that? You get the fertilized zygote. Oh. Oh no. Why does this look so fucking weird? What have I done? Yeah, technically it's your fault. Is there a refund option? No, but you can make them pay child support. I actually did have a chatter get really mad at me once, and they were like, I'm unsubscribing, and I want a refund. And I was like, well, I can't, that's like a Twitch thing. I can't, like, I can't do that. Never too late for the snibortion. Yeah, you gotta go to the snibortion clinic. Yeah. 9-minute ads, no 7 TV. 9-minute ads. What are you doing? Now you're slandering me. Doesn't accept commissions? I'm exclusive. I'm a luxury item. Like, what is it? A false scarcity or whatever? Wait, I can't be the father. I'm vasectomied. Vasectomized? Are you really? Hell yeah, dude. How old are you? I guess it's reversible. This everything I do makes it look worse. Hey, vasectomy twins. Oh my god, it's so common. What the fuck? I'm gonna be 33 in 13 days? Oh shit, we're like almost the same age. I think I convinced a streamer I was like 23 the other day. And he believed it. And I'm pretty sure this guy's been around when I've like told him I'm not. Y'all are unk? Okay. You'll get there, Krupps. One day you'll be old, you'll be unk. 3-stream streak, 3-stream coom streak. Poor keyboard. How the fuck do I do this where the eyes don't look stupid? Do you think my keyboard has seen crimes against humanity? I don't want to think about what your keyboard's seen, dude. Maybe cut their bottom eyelid or something. Yeah. I think it's just like too... It could be the width, maybe. Let me check some... Let me check some height. Nah. I think it's like too low. I'm very sexy about how unk I am. I refuse to be unk. I'm hip. And I'm with it, dude. Back again, was looking sensually in the mirror. Welcome back. Whatever that means. It still kind of feels... It looks like cross-eyed a little bit. There's like something off here. Okay, that looks better. That looks better. I think I was just making the pupil too big. You missed my chat context? Oh, I'm confused. Can you explain it to me like I'm stupid? Like the sexy in the mirror one, right? In my hands. Look at yourself sensually in the mirror and copy that, of course. Where did I say that prompted that? I'm so lazy, dude. I'm not doing that. Oh my god. Please, I'm begging you. I have no idea what you're talking about. For the eyes? Oh, I see. Oh. Oh. Okay. Damn. Shit. Yes, yes. Right, right. He's computing. Oh, I'm computing all right. Overclocking right now. Don't need you getting lightheaded midstream. Computer. In my hands again. Snack, why does this character not have top teeth? Because they're fucking bird's eye view. Here. No, I feel like it makes more sense. They look kind of aggressive now, though. And I do never even try. They're a bottom. Yes. They look more switchy to me. Chat, leave my art alone. She's a lovely lady. No far away. Lean in my hands again. In my hands again. Good night, Zorks. How do you have your lasso tool set up? I just hit M. It's literally just M. And then, yeah, it's just the lasso tool. That's it. Nothing fancy. I don't know, unless you mean something more specific about like how I have it set up, but one day random woman. So I give her so much time. Snack, can you draw a badass anime anthro character? Anthro as in human? Yeah, I'm kind of doing it. Sorry, for like when you select something and then move it around freely, unless you're not using lasso tool when you do, how do you do that? Oh, I am using lasso tool. So I select and then I hit Control T, which allows, it toggles on transformation, and then I just move it. No, I'm gonna try and scribble on some blush, dude. I think this will be like an interesting little textural thing. It's you and me. Like a furry. Bro trying to hustle me for free commissions right now. It might work, Krups. Just keep it up, you know? One day it'll happen, maybe. Probably not, but... Everything she does is true. It's you and me. I like her little unfinished cheeks. I'm trying to get wild with it, you know? Just get real scritchy scratchy. I don't like that. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a new layer. We're gonna move it below, and I'm just gonna sort of do some shadow shapes and see what I can come up with. I just want more visual interest instead of black and white, you know? And I know the answer is color, but maybe one day. Let's give it a little soft edge here. Nothing to me. Yeah. You should really see my sleeping jaw. Really there at all. And I want to be free. Talk to me. And I call it be all you need. How'd I do? Really there at all. And I want to be free. Talk to me. Oh, I'm blushing? Okay. Having a good dream, dude. And I want to get free. Talk to me. I'm not here, you calling to be. Free. Talk to me. It's up there. Feel you calling. It's kind of Saddam Hussein's hiding spot. Huh? Where was he hiding? Oh shit. Niamiawart. Niamiawart. Welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. I assume you were doing art. You're catching us in the middle of drawing, which is what we do here. Ooh, what do I see but a snack? That's right, that is me. What were you getting up to, Niamiawart? I'm gonna call you Niami. That's complicated to read. Let me give you a little shout out here. Shout out Niamiawart. Channel not found. Let me try that again. Okay. Shout out Nina. Nina Meow. Okay. Okay. Nina Meow. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Nina Meow art. Holy dyslexia, dude. Holy fuck. Alright. Welcome in. Last category, art. Well, Nina, you know what the deal is. If you've been doing art, you gotta share with the class. Show us what you were working on. Show us what you got. This is hard to listen to. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. They taught me to read in special ed. I was like, I learned techniques nobody else knew. Spectral Wolf, welcome in. What are we getting up to, Nina? Also, for those who are new here, my name's Snack. I do stuff like this. I do kind of just all kinds of shit. I do stuff like this. This is my new subscriber badge. You get to carry a mouse to term, and after 9 months, he's born on this little puddle of mucus. We do some animation that I'm not going to play because it's just going to take forever to buffer and render. And we do stuff like this. Stuff like this. And now we're doing this. But Nina, the floor is yours. We got links you want to share, art you want to share, whatever you want. The badge is so cute. It starts off very different. Okay, let me go through the iterations here. So this is the first month badge. It's basically a fertilized zygote. Okay, and then after that, it turns into a little fetus. And then a more developed fetus after 6 months. And then you give birth after 9 months. It's just a little blob. And it's impossible to tell what it is next to someone's name. But, yeah, anyways. And then we'll probably add more eventually. We'll make him age, and then he'll die, and then he'll turn into a tree. I don't know. I was doing an animation for my doggo character. Let me bring my main account to show you. Heh. Alright, do your thing, Nina. I need the Gonads badge. The Gonads badge is 1 month. Check these puppies out. Wolfpack unite. I have no idea if my mic's picking it up. I assume it's just like getting caught by the noise gate. Is it too much to share IG as well? No, it isn't. You can share as many links as you want. Share them all, dude. You can send me the animation too. I'm not going to be able to show anything off of Instagram though. I could screenshot it, but if it's an animation, it's going to be difficult for me. Normally what I do with animations is somebody sends me like a Discord link. I post it in my Discord server. I throw up your name next to it, and then I share my screen that way. Because I do have it set up so I can show my Discord. But I'm very, Oh, wow, this is sick, dude. This is sick. I like the Pacopia shit. This is very cool. Let me pull some of this up. I want to pull up the Pacopia stuff, just because I had my phase. I had my 20-hour run, and then never touched it again. Check this shit out, chat. Isn't that sick? It's flipped. Fuck. Okay, this is what it looks like on Instagram. I was obsessed with Pacopia for a while. Oh, yeah? Am I crazy? The hell? Did Instagram update or is my thing glitching right now? I was trying to follow you on Instagram, but I don't see a button. Am I crazy? Chat. This is what my Instagram page looks like right now. Actually, I don't want to like dox you, but here, I'll just show like the top bit. I don't see a button to follow. The fuck? I see your follow bed's Kawa though. Strange. Okay, well I'll check back later when it's not bugging. Blocked already? I gotta speed run the block. I did follow you though, Nina Meow. Okay, I assume that's your ult. Hell yeah, dude. Well, look, we're gonna put you up here with the other raid that we got. Oop. The fuck. And you said you wanted you had an animation. Let me put you right here. Your name's kind of already on it, but I do typically write the name of the raider. Oh, writing your name. Okay, Nina, Nina, Whoo! One shot, dude. Okay, it's not on my line layer either. Good. Oh, sorry, wrong browser. Same person. It's okay. Sometimes you just gotta block, you know? I don't really want to listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers. I know I'm singing along, but yeah, Nina, also, on that note, if you got things to do, places to be, food to eat, people to see, whatever it may be, I don't know why I'm freestyling right now, you're more than welcome to take off. Don't feel like you gotta hang out here. I do appreciate the raid. No, I meant Twitch accounts. You stream off of Nina Meow Art, is that it? I'll follow you there. Thanks for receiving us so kindly. I'll lurk. Straight lurking it, dude. Alright, do your thing. I appreciate you popping in. Poo to the P. I wonder if I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. I'm going to try and break the Jester a little bit. I stream from both. This is my second account. Oh, damn. The Jester? The Gesture. My Canadian accent, you know? Don't make me insecure, Grizz. I'll start crying, I swear to God. I'm prone to it. You touching me? So, why do you have... I mean, you're probably lurking already, but why do you have 2 Twitch accounts? Do you go live on both? That would be crazy. That would be new tech. Just 2 completely different audiences? Okay, I need this leg to have more of a gesture. I go live on both? Haha, more emotes? Damn, you cracked the code. Why don't I think of that? Unless... This pose looks broken. With your 8 emotes? Look. Listen. Okay. Whatever, dude. I'm banning you, Kimdo. I got the gonads. You got them for about 1 month. Actually, 3 months. And then they turn into a fetus. And then you're gonna have to go to the snack abortion clinic to get rid of it. I think no. Okay, this looks busted. Alright, we're not gonna do that. It's not the amount of emotes, it's how you use them, or what you do with them. See? My thoughts exactly, dude. I'm leaving after 3 months, no one's taking my gonads away. Bimbified. Make the zygote an emote? It does kind of just look like somebody just took like a printer image of their nuts, but... Hey, so who you doxing next stream? My time's coming, dude. I can feel it. I'm gonna draw your entire face. I did earlier. I actually did really accurately, kind of. Like I did on today's stream while you were snoozing. Can't dox me if I dox myself first? That's right. Here's my cell phone number, chat. Don't do anything weird. I'm signing up for the military. I actually had a phase where I signed up for the reserves. I never finished the application. Also, because they wouldn't put me in the actual like the freaking what's it called, the unit I wanted. And I was like, I don't give a shit about anything other than working in that unit. Bootlicker phase. That's right. Did you find out when you found out you weren't gonna get to kill people? I didn't apply for like a combat unit. I'm not crazy, dude. I got a busted shoulder. I'm not running around with a gun in my hands all day. As much as it sounds fun to get paid to camp and hang out with the boys, I just don't think it's not really my style. I'm just I'm too much of a freaking brainiac, you know? You give that vibe of someone who would join the military. You know me so well. Reserves is non-committal in Canada, so you don't actually have to do deployments, and you basically only work 1 day a week. It's like part-time. It's just like some extra scratch. I guess if war broke out, then yeah, but I mean, if war broke out in my country, I'd probably enlist anyways. Unless I'm too old. I'm a filthy patriot, chat. Enlistment's crazy. I mean, not if your country's being invaded. That's like the circumstance where I would enlist. I'm not doing it if like they're shipping people off elsewhere. I'm just saying I got family and shit here, you know? Don't let BB hear that. He's always looking for recruits. I do got the notes for it. I gotta. Woo! All right, next subject. I ran through. I'm addicted to you. Excusez-moi. I still feel like she needs more of a neck. Speak French, 1 minute. Ok. On parlait de. Le sujet qu'on discutait tantôt, c'était l'Israël. Puis ça me tente de changer de sujet. Je veux pas vraiment parler de la guerre en Palestine ou en Israël. Donc je pense qu'on va parler de l'art. Parce que tout le monde aime l'art. Tout le monde qui est ici adore dessiner. Donc pour cette raison, je pense que c'est un sujet comme pas mal. Pas mal approprié pour le genre de stream qu'on fait aujourd'hui. Euh, une histoire pour aller coucher. Je pense pas que j'ai assez de temps. Je pense 1 minute, ça serait pas assez long pour faire une histoire avant que tu ailles te coucher. Mais je me souviens quand j'étais plus jeune, je voulais toujours que ma mère me lise des histoires avant d'aller me coucher, mais ouais, en tout cas. En tout cas, je m'endors pas, je veux un refund. Too bad, it's been a minute. No refunds. You should have read the fine print. I'm addicted to you. I need it. I'm addicted to you. I never do this again. Heartbreaker. What's the worst art advice you've heard? Oh fuck. I had a teacher in college who used to say that you can only really animate on ones and twos. And he would like scoff at anybody who didn't. He was just kind of an idiot though. I don't really know like general art advice. General art advice. I don't know. I definitely do get triggered. There are times where I give people feedback. This is really rare. But I have given people feedback and they do hit me with the it's my style. And that shit makes my blood boil. But that's not art advice. That's just like cope. What did you say, by the way? You're gonna have to learn French. That's not part of the redeem. Really boils your eggs. That's right. Um, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to have like bad art advice because you can kind of like do anything in art, you know? Why do you hate me? I'm gonna request an art critique just to disagree with you the whole time. I have definitely had times where like I correct someone's anatomy like properly, like their anatomy was genuinely fucked, and they're just like, "Nah, I'm pretty sure it would be like this," and I'm like, "Nah, I don't think so, dude. I don't think so." I find it really difficult to not. I try really hard to be as nice as I can during critiques because I get a lot of people like maybe it's their first critique, they've never gotten critiques before. Again. Okay, what about the best art advice I've ever heard? What is like the single best art advice I've ever heard? Learn your primitives, honestly. Just fucking learn your boxes, learn your cylinders. I really think like that shit is just like so. It's not underrated because everybody talks about it, but I feel like people just don't get the value. I really don't think people understand like how powerful it is to be able to like actually rotate like geometric shapes in your head because it applies to it changes everything, dude. Like it really does. Like if you could take a cylinder, okay, from a profile position and you can make it front on, you know, something like this. Or if you can like, I don't know, rotate it up on an angle in between these two maybe. Like if you can do shit like this, foreshortening just is no longer a problem ever. Like the only problem now is figuring out anatomically like what the overlaps are. I mean, there's other aspects to foreshortening, but this shit solves a lot of them. It solves all of the hard part, you know? It really is just like so fucking goated. Night night everyone. Night night Mugen. Have a good one. Wait, so if I practice circles, I can get good at drawing big asses? Okay, oh, okay. This is the worst art advice. Circles are like useless. Just don't fucking bother, okay? Circles are a terrible primitive. Spheres are better, and they're only spheres if you actually define their contour lines. Like if I do this, it's a circle. If I now define like the shape and form, it's a sphere. There's three-dimensionality to it. Okay? Circles, don't bother. Throw them in the garbage. Forget circles. Every fucking beginner always does like circles and then they're like drawn eyes and like doing all it's like it's not gonna help. The reason being, Krups, circles don't have enough information to help you and limit your options for mistakes. So what I mean by that is if I draw a circle and I want to map a head onto it, okay? But there's no actual like contour line or center line or anything like that. I don't really know how to orient my features. I could put like an eyeball here, and then maybe I'll put another eyeball like here. Like if I'm a beginner, I'm just not gonna understand like proportions and stuff. Obviously, this looks kind of cool, but like anyways, the point is when you add more information, like a cube, like I don't know if the front of the face is here. I don't know if the front of the face is here. I don't know if the front of the face is up here. I just don't know. There's not enough information with a circle. Whereas because there's too many options. It could fucking be anywhere, dude. It could be like all over this bitch, you know? And so, like, the amount of options you have are way too high. Whereas if you do a cube, okay, you only have, if it's a 3/4 cube, 3 options, okay? Your face can either be here, it can either be here, or it can either be here. It can't be here, there's a fucking line there, you know what I mean? Like, there's a change of direction. So you're limiting the options, which means you're less likely to make mistakes because you don't have to guess through 20 or 30 different things. You just have to guess through 3 things, okay? So because you're restricting the amount of, like, planes with a cube over a circle, you're just way more likely to get it accurate or to not fumble in the dark as much, right? And so that's why like forms with like objective planes and stuff, like cylinders, They're goated. Now, cylinders, obviously, you can add like your contour lines to cylinders or whatever, but I just feel like having this extra information just helps you really understand the form better. And it helps you put pieces together. And then you can start doing creative shit, right? Like maybe I want to do a cylinder, but I want to fuse it with like, I don't know, a sphere. But like I don't want the sphere to be a perfect sphere. I want it to be like some sort of like weird oblong sphere that looks like a cock. I'm gonna do a different shape. You know, let's do a sphere that turns into a cylinder, okay? And now I can define this. And look at that. I have basically like a pelvis with like the biggest thigh gap ever known to man. But the point is, you can create forms more effectively this way. You're basically just putting geometric shapes together. And once you've mastered the primitives, all this other shit is just going to be really intuitive. Like if I need more information, I could just add more information. And then this is where anatomy comes in, because now you could take these primitives. Like I could take a primitive for like the forearm, let's say, or the upper arm. It's just a cylinder, right? And now I can attach the anatomy to it. So let's say this is the bone. It would actually be a lot thinner if it was a bone. Let's do it a little thinner. So a very thin cylinder here for the bone. And now I can think, okay, let's attach my anatomy here. And this is basically just, the bicep is essentially just like a weird looking sphere. Okay, and you can think of the contour lines here on the bicep. The tricep is very similar. It's just like a weird looking, it's almost like a box, sort of. Like it's got this sort of top plane here, and then another belly down here, and then this just kind of like fuses together. All of these forms, you can start getting a lot more creative with your work because you have this sort of this understanding of the forms with a little bit more depth because you've mastered sort of geometric drawing. You're alive! Oh, you're talking to her. All right. All right. But yeah, so the point is, learn your primitives. It's probably the most goated shit you can do. And I mean like really learn it. Like to the point where it's like you could just, if I say bird's eye view of a cube, boom. Bird's eye view of a cube. If I say worm's eye view of a cube. Like now you're below it, right? Let's say now bird's eye view of a cube. I don't know. But the cube is tilted forward a little bit. Like, I don't know. You can do a lot more creative shit. And then you can break down anatomy that you find really appealing with these forms and really sort of actually understand them, right? Like if you want to look at something, like let's say you want to look at this leg, okay? You can go over my work, or the pelvis. You can go over my work and you can sort of contour it to get an idea of the shapes that I would use in this instance, right? Maybe there's like a ball joint in here. And then maybe there's like a cylinder here. And then see how I overlay the anatomy on top of that. So it's, I don't know. There's a lot of value in primitives. I don't think they're underrated, because I do think artists that know this shit mention it like it's like the fucking, like they're religious, like preachers that are like, they're missionaries, okay? Because it's goated. But I think beginners see it and they're like, I don't get it. But it's not what it is partly what the forms are, and it's also what the forms do to your brain. They just allow you to be able to rotate shit. Like if I'm turning a cylinder, right, like this, and I'm making it foreshortened. Like that's basically an arm, you know? Or a leg. Now I can overlay the anatomy over top. You know? And then same thing here. Because I know the anatomy, roughly, I can overlay it. And then foreshortening is just a bazillion times easier. You know? You did a whole animation about this? Me? Oh, the cylinder thing? Yeah, I did. And now look, I can add, let's say we add a cube over here, which for the pelvis. Cube for the rib cage. You know, you can start stacking the anatomy over top of that. Like, there's just so much that you can do with primitives. I could draw big buff men by doing this. Oh yeah, dude. You could draw furries if you want, dude. Furries have like their own like forms to them. It just helps you understand shape language more. Like furry brows and shit, they're gonna have like the sort of, I don't know. I'm not very good at drawing furries, but this does not look like a furry. The point is, yeah, you can for sure do all kinds of shit. Why he kind of spread wide open? I want it to stick in their minds, you know? I don't remember the animation. I know I did an animation where a cylinder rotates. But I don't think I did like anything too crazy with it. Where the hell is it? This thing? Oh yeah, I did do a rib cage too. I forgot about that. I never finished it though, but anyways. Do not save. Bye-bye. So yeah, that was a really fucking long answer, but that's kind of what I mean by it. That like I think primitives are probably the best art advice. If you're gonna take anything and if you're gonna obsess over anything, it should be primitives. It sounds very boring, but fuck. Mick Mika, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? Mistakes. Too late. Who am I to make you make? There's just one left. You know. I want this to curve more. Let's get a little gestural. I love you. I need you. Mouse, rare find. Dime a dozen, baby. Me never do a jiggle. Shit, you know it, do. You know it, do. You know it be jiggling, dog. I just realized I've probably been ignoring YouTube chat. Okay, no, never mind. No YouTube chatters. We're good. I've been here for a while. Hee hee. Thank you for the good advice about cubes. No worries. Anytime. I've seen maybe one or two. I have to kill them. I have to be the only one. I'm kidding. I wouldn't kill Twitch streamers. Anything that I want in the world. No. You know. You know. I love you all to know. I miss you. I'm ready for too long. You dreaming, be with me. I would. Just don't kill me, Trin, please. I love living. This is not how your foot would bend. YouTube streamers, on the other hand, I'm also a YouTube streamer, but I got 2 viewers. I can't do much damage, you know? You're gonna hate me for saying this, but were you perchance inspired in some way by Geronimo Stilton? No, but I've heard that like 20 million times. I'm not. That's not like me being mad, by the way. But I have heard it a lot, especially this week for whatever reason. People are like, "You look like Geronimo's grandpa." I don't like. I've never watched Geronimo Stilton. It's from a movie, Geronimo. I realized that came off very aggressive. I promise. I didn't mean it that way. Geronimo Stilton. I forgive you. The inspiration came from. I just want to be a creature that wasn't a big-titted anime like Succubus. And instead, now I'm a big-titted anime mouse. But that was not part of the original plan. I just felt like every VTuber was just kind of like a hot demon person, a hot demon anime character, and I was like, I don't want to do that. He's just a furry in denial. I'm not a furry. I did not. I actually, you want to know? I'm so not a furry that I didn't factor in the fact that everybody would think I was a furry by being a mouse. I'm just a wholesome little normie chungus. Yeah, caught me. Are you you're a big titted anime VTuber now? New arc? You're a flesh tuber, dude. Different beast entirely. I'm trying to think of how long the arm would be here. Stilton's very interesting comparison because I don't really see it. That's kind of crazy you've been told this often. I think. I feel like people will say it a lot. I always forget the name, but I think Geronimo sounds familiar. I just I work in a corporate office, and so I just dressed him up the way I would dress at work, basically. I actually don't have this sweater collar combo, but I would like it. This is me at the office. That's not a nose, or that's not a mouth, it's a nostril. I gotta make it more obvious. Brush, you look like a golf club. Oh shit, somebody followed. Who followed? Who? You following little old me? Zyron Pooter, thank you for the follow. Guys, you guys are gonna hate me. I gotta take a leak again. Piss yourself? That's a tier 3 sub only, dude. Sorry. I can't give that one on the house. BRB. Icaro Cristiao on YouTube. How are you? I'm big chillin'. I'm big pimpin'. How you doing? How you doing, Icaro? W streamer for playing ads during a blank spot. Mad respect. If only they knew. If only they knew, dude. I genuinely had no idea ads were coming. It was just like perfectly timed. But I'll take the clout. Put those little glasses on. Oh yeah, that's true. Glasses lover. I'll try and I never actually draw my glasses like accurately. They're kind of like I do like the idea of just me like being so big and like bursting out of my collar. Boba, do you have a Sona? I want to draw you as a Furby. Curbify yourself? There you go. I am very well. Hell yeah, dude. Love to hear it. I want to make this hand more interesting. Let me just fiddle around with some shit. This hand, I want it to actually grip the arm here, and then this hand, and then this hand, and then this hand, and then this hand, and then. I don't know if I want her hand just like fucking. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I feel like Zyron's gonna be very pissed off because I'm probably gonna announce the end of stream the second they get back from ads. Just dead moment, ads, end. I'll wrap up at the 3.5 hour mark. We'll do another 20 minutes, and then I'm getting the F out of here. I'm hungry wongy, chat. Wondering why you can't. Did I go wrong? I was a friend. You're hung? I'm a hungry wongry. Hungry wongy. God damn it. I ate a waffle this morning and my heart is still exploding. I'm gonna have to get those cortisol levels down. You know best. Everything innocence. That foot feels kind of long. And kind of big. The foot lovers in chat are rejoicing, but I'm reducing the footage. Just gotta ride it out horizontal style. What food are you gonna consume, Snack? I don't know. I got a lot of groceries right now. The thing is, shit I eat every day. I'm like kind of bored of it. I bought it like recently, so I don't want to like eat out though. I've been spending too much money. I gotta be good. I really don't know. Maybe like I want something light. Not the same. I begin to wonder why I can't. And I'm staying up with you all night. And I know how to say you night. This foot looks fucked up. That ain't working. That ain't Falco. Alright, let me... Are you still in your pasta era? Ooh, shit. That's a good idea. I wasn't thinking of that, but... You know what I could do? You know what? Kimdo, you've inspired me. Oh, fuck. Everything's gonna be closed, though. I was gonna say, I was gonna go to the grocery store. They close at 9. And I was just gonna get some like, vodka sauce or something. I might still have some. No, still friend. We all night, and I know how to tell you I lost a friend in a business, and I will not stayed up. I know how to save a life. I kind of been like sandwich maxing lately, but I feel like that's just kind of my thing also. I just eat a lot of fucking sandwiches. But I kind of want something else. I'm trying to keep it healthy, you know? Does anybody know any good healthy meals? I'm talking like sub 800 calories. I actually don't know what I'm at today, but... Chicken and Wise. Damn, the Bodybuilder Classic. I feel like it's just like I need something more fun. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make. This is gonna sound very not fun, but I'm gonna make. I've got some old El Paso taco seasoning. I got my cultural food, my white boy cultural food. I'm gonna make some chicken with some Old El Paso seasoning on it. And then, yeah, I'll eat that shit. Ass? I don't know. I don't have an opinion on that one yet. I don't know if I'm French enough for eating ass. Snack, are you an eater? That's classified, big dog. That kind of makes it sound like no, I don't. I don't know. Downvote. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Or a lost. I'll survive. I need more shape diversity in the shoulder here. There's a corner store near me that does like these like delicious pasta salads. I might go grab one of those. I'm kind of lazy. I don't really want to cook tonight. What freaking layer am I drawing on right now? Okay. Be careful of the diarrhea lettuce. No, wait, you're in Canada. Never mind. I was gonna say, I have no idea what you're talking about. Is that an American thing? Is diarrhea making you guys shit yourselves? Or wait, is lettuce making you guys shit yourselves? I think it is time to end stream. America has a poo-poo virus going around. The cure for constipation is lettuce. Oh, I'm pattern noticing right now. Nothing. Everyone, I have important news. Is it Snack is wrong? I went potty all by myself for the first time. 30 years of no shitting. Crazy. Held it in. Shit retaining, dude. Impressive. Incredibly proud of you. Wish you were here. Wish you were here. Wish you were here. I just don't know what to do with that damn hand. Infinite nutrient recycling, never shit or piss. If your body's really good at absorbing nutrients, you just don't make poop. That's not true, but here. Oh. Would you rather never pee again for the rest of your life or never poop again? As in, like, does it hurt or does it just not happen? Like, do I just have like a little magic void in my colon that makes it so that shit never forms? Or do I feel like I have to shit, but I never can? Oh. Okay. Never poop again. Um, Either way, it's the same for both. I don't know what. Like, does it hurt? Do I feel like I have to shit but I can't? Are you basically saying you're constipated for life or you're incontinent for life? 100% of your food gets absorbed into your body, so there's never any poop. I would just never poop again then. I feel like pooping is way more inconvenient. Like, think about how many times you've been in like a public place. Isn't continent you always pee? I don't know, dude. Maybe. But I feel like there's been so many times where like I'm in a mall or something and I'm like, man, I really don't want to shit in like a mall bathroom, you know? But I don't really have that with peeing. I can piss in like the worst places imaginable. But like shitting is just it's a different beast. And so it would just be a lot more pleasant to live without having to have to shit. I have poop shame in public, you get stage fright, a little performance issue. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some exposure therapy. No? Okay. I mean, if I gotta go, I gotta go. All right. I pride myself on piss mogging. If somebody comes up to the urinal next to me, I'm my flow's flowing, dude. I piss mogged an executive at work once. I think the shoulder would come up more. $19.85. I refuse to shit in a public bathroom. I'm holding it in until I'm home at my trusted location. Nah, I'll go. I won't like it, but I'll go. I don't wanna live my day with shit in my ass. It's just like, I know you can hold it longer than like pooping, or than pissing. I don't like that. Cooking it a little, I get, but not too much. Could. Wherever you will go. And down low. Wherever you will go. If someone comes up to the urinal next to me, I ask if they wanna form a stream. Oh wow. Do a little fusion dance. Ladies, you wouldn't get it. I would wherever you will go. And down low. What's the gayest thing you've done, Snack? I mean, I'm not very gay. I don't know. I got really drunk on Canada Day. I got really drunk on Canada Day, like a couple years ago. It wasn't even really that gay, but I was like, just telling my buddy how much I loved him. I gave him a little kiss on the cheek. And then he was like, do it again. And then I did it again, and he turned and kissed me on the mouth. I was like, ah, you know, like one of those. That's probably the gayest thing I've done. That is pretty gay. I made out with my friend Trinity. The Holy Trinity. Trinity X Trinity. Not as gay as French kissing. That's true. That is definitely gayer. That's probably a tier above. Transcest. Okay. Yeah. Fuck, you kill me, dude. Alright. We're gonna leave on that jolly note. I think it's time to peace out. Who are we rating out to? Let's see what we're working with here. Do we want to do someone new? Do we want to do someone we know? Oh no. I don't know, dude. Ugh. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We'll read into Hisui Kai. I haven't rated her in a very long time. So we'll raid into Hisui, and then we'll get the hell out of here. No, 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 no. Raid. No, 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 no. Oh, yeah. Raid from my nightmare. Alright, chat. You know the deal. I'm going to be live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to know when I go live, make sure you join the Discord. That way you can get live notifications. Go to the rules tab. Toggle on the live notification roll. And then you're good to go. And if you want feedback on your work, make sure you post to the critiques channel. If you're in chat and I'm live and I'm in the mood, I will give you some feedback. That's it. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.